Vault Hunter here of Man vs. Video Games, and I will be your host as we adventure through High Isle. So due to some technical issues, I lost my whole first recording on the High Isle DLC. I actually thought about scrapping the idea altogether, but then I decided that you didn't really miss much. This is kind of an introduction to the High Isle area. So I figured why not just keep going. We're doing knights and knaves, so we have to go to Druid's hut, which is kind of hidden here, so I will see you guys when I get there. Okay, I am outside the Druid's hut, so you guys see what's going on here. See what this person has to tell me, or talk to Druid Ravana. Looks more like a castle than a hut. And she's partially invisible.
Greetings, traveler. Is there something I can do for you? Do you need a poultice or perhaps an herbal tea?
I'm looking for Guild Magister Valencia and Guild General Quentine. And why are you invisible?
Ah, yes. The curious mage and the stern warrior. They stopped by. When I mentioned that rogue knights had been making the countryside dangerous, they decided to investigate. I told them where I'd last seen the knights, and they set out at once.
Where did you send them?
A clearing to the southwest. I'll mark the spot on your map. I saw a band of the knights gathering there the last time I went out to gather herbs. They forced me to retreat without them. I warned Valencia and Quentin it might be dangerous.
So are druids common on the High Isle?
Oh, you'll find druids throughout the Sisters Archipelago. Not too many on the mainland, though. Long ago, we druids left Tamriel and its troubles behind us. But here, our ancient ways survived.
Why did the druids leave the mainland?
Our forebears among the Bretons believed civilization should live alongside nature, not tame it. In the early years of the Direni hegemony, they struggled for the soul of High Rock.
What happened?
They lost. Driven into exile, the druids left to seek a place where they could live according to their beliefs. Their wanderings brought them to the Sisters. The followers of the Weird remained behind. They walked a different path than the druids.
What are weird?
The Weird are Breton witches. They follow
Druids and
teachings
witches.
and practices that share a common ancestry with the druids. Whereas we left the mainland, they remained behind to safeguard the forests of High Rock.
Any other differences?
We have more in common than we have differences. The biggest that you would notice is that the Weirds are all female, while we druids accept all genders in our ranks. And we organize in circles of common beliefs, while the Weird Sisters form covens.
What exactly is a druid?
We follow the old ways. Some call us priests of Ifre, but that is only part of our truth. We are children of the land, like the Weird. Guides and teachers to those who live in harmony with nature. People were not meant to bow before crowns of metal.
What does that mean?
Our people, the Breton people, went astray when they forgot the ways of nature. Stone walls and empty titles separate folk from the true way. We help them remember what their ancestors once knew. Some circles see it differently, of course.
Circles, what are they?
Circles are fellowships of like-minded druids. Each interprets Ifre's will differently, but druids of the same circle share common traditions and goals. I belong to the Stonelore Circle. We seek to teach others by the example of our work.
Are there other circles in the Sisters Archipelago?
Yes. Travel far enough in the archipelago and you may meet druids of the Eldertide or Firesong circles. Although the Fire Song rarely leave their island, and you should be wary of the Elder Tide. They do not like city folk or mainlanders.
Okay, well, see you later, and hopefully you find the rest of your body. Hopefully she renders in later. That was, Bethesda game. You gotta love them.
You're the one Lady Arabelle spoke to at the docks, aren't you? You volunteered to help investigate the ships that failed to reach port. It's good to see a friendly face, especially after what just happened.
What just happened?
Guild General Quentin accompanied me to visit Druid Ravana. When she told us about rogue knights in the area, Quentin was eager to investigate. It was the Ascendant Order. They overpowered Quentin and knocked me senseless. They captured Quentin.
Was Guild General Quentin injured?
I don't think so. The Ascendant Order was definitely trying to take us alive. That's the only reason I had the opportunity to throw up a shroud spell and avoid being captured myself. Did you come out here to find us?
Lady Arabelle sent me to warn you that the Ascendant Order was targeting conference delegates.
And Ravana told you where to find us. Good. Now, we must rescue Quentin. I may have a way to find where the Ascendant Order took him, but we should get to safety first. Meet me back at Druid Ravana's hut.
Do you think the Ascendant Order followed you?
No. We came upon them just as they were finishing an attack on a caravan. But I assume they recognized us or decided our station warranted capture rather than elimination. But you came with a warning, didn't you? What did you find out?
The Ascendant Order sabotaged the lighthouse. We think they may have wrecked Lady Arabelle's ships as well.
Wrecked the ships? How in oblivion could they coordinate such a thing? Clearly, the Ascendant Order is aware of the plans for Lord Baccaro's conference. They're here in force and causing more trouble than we anticipated.
Any idea why they wanted to capture you instead of just kill you?
If they recognized us as delegates, there's all sorts of ways they could hold that over the conference. If they just assume we're rich nobles, ransom is always an option. But who can really say what those helmeted bastards are thinking?
What do you know about the Ascendant Order?
Lady Arabelle and I had dealt with them on the mainland. The Order tried to stop the conference by striking at delegates before they even left Tamriel. We stopped them, but not before the previous guild delegate was killed. Then they appointed me.
What were you and Guild General Quentin doing out here?
I came to talk to Ravana about arcane and related topics, and Quentin decided to tag along. When Ravana told us about rogue knights, I feared it might be the Ascendant Order. Quentin wanted to investigate. Turned out I was right.
Okay, well, I will see you at Ravana's hut. Okay, we are back. And Ravana still hasn't rendered in. She's still invisible. Maybe that's what she's supposed to be. That's kind of creepy. Okay.
I owe you a debt of gratitude for coming to my aid. It seems once again that Lady Arabelle chose well. Now to see if I can find Guild General Quentin, and by extension, the rogue knights who carried him away.
How can you track Guild General Quentin?
I enchanted the invitation medallions that each delegate carries, so I can trace my own magic to locate Quentin. Now let me see. They moved north and east, across the loch. I see a chapel, crypts, maybe abandoned? No question. Quentin is there.
If all the delegates have a medallion, can you use them to find missing ships?
Lady Arabelle asked me to try as soon as we realized the ships were late. I wasn't able to make a connection with those medallions. Maybe they were too far away, or some other magic interfered with my scrying, but I wasn't able to detect anything.
So should we just head directly into abandoned crypts you saw?
No, we need to return to Lady Arabelle and share this information. Then we can mount a rescue for Guild General Quentin. I'll meet you at Lady Arabelle's little pavilion. What she calls her field office, I believe.
Okay, I will meet you there. Okay, where is Lady or a bell?
Hello. Would you happen to be looking for work?
Nope.
Jobs available.
I have a job right now. I'm not worried about work. It's probably where we left her, right over here.
That sounds like a Bane chapel, but only one medallion is there. Valencia apprised me of the situation. I believe I know the place where she thinks they're holding Quentin. It must be the crypts below a Bane chapel on the northern shore of the loch. Will you accompany us on this rescue mission, my dear?
I'll help you rescue Guild General Quentin. I like to work alone, though. I don't want you to commit me.
Smashing. This will be like that time I pulled General Gautier out of a Reach stronghold during the border raids of 566. Now that was an adventure. Anyway, it's too bad Valencia couldn't scry the locations of the other missing delegates.
Mind if I ask you about the delegates that were aboard missing ships?
I suppose you've earned the truth, and you certainly deserve my complete confidence. The 3 ships carried High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar, son of Yoren the Skald King. I dare say I've misplaced the leaders of Tamriel.
Yeah, that's a bummer, dude. What kind of conference is Lord Beccario holding exactly?
I said you deserve the truth. Lord Beccaro invited the Alliance leaders here for peace talks. He hopes to end the Three Banners War. If we find Quentin with the Ascendant Order, we may find our missing royals. Meet me at the chapel north of the loch.
I will meet you there.
We'll rendezvous at a Bane chapel on the north side of the loch. I've already sent an operative ahead to scout the area. Be prepared to defend yourself. The Ascendant Order won't give up Guild General Quentin without a fight.
What if this is a trap?
Whatever the situation, I won't abandon Quentin to his fate. Oh, that's good. Let me write that down. Besides, we have to risk it. Both to save Quentin and to see if we can learn anything about the missing Alliance leaders.
Do you think the Alliance leaders might also be there?
We know their medallions aren't there, but they could have lost them at sea. Regardless, if the Ascendant Order uses the chapel as a hideout, we may learn something about their plans. Or a clue as to where to search for the Alliance leaders, perhaps.
Give me additional information about our 3 targets.
Not a student of politics, my dear. I understand completely. They're the leaders of the Alliances vying for the Ruby Throne. Well, Irene and Emmerich lead 2 of the Alliances. Ernskar is the son of Yoren the Skald King, who leads the 3rd.
What alliances?
You poor dear. You must pay more attention to current events. Queen Irene leads the Aldmeri Dominion. High King Emmerich,
Yeah, I hear that
the
a lot.
Daggerfall Covenant. And Prince Ernskar represents the Ebonheart Pact, the opponents in the aptly named Three Banners War.
What are they fighting about?
It's complicated. The Ruby Throne sits vacant, and the Tamrielic Empire lacks an emperor.
Always a
None
fight
of the
over the
alliances
throne.
can stomach the idea that one of the others might win the throne. It's a wonder Beccaro and I got them to agree to these peace talks.
Okay, we'll meet you there, where we're going. The chapel crypts, it looks like. Okay, I have made it to our destination. Look at that big dude. He kind of looks big. I wonder if he's an enemy? Yeah, he's totally a Soul Razor Knight Sentinel. Let's fight this dude, man. Jeez, he's huge. You're a big beefy dude, man. And you drop no loot, that's lame. Okay. Looks like we're going up here. Ah, they're already waiting for us. Somebody picked the lock for us already?
There. It's open. Got any more locks you need picked? How about you, Valencia?
I think not, thank you.
Now's not the time, Jakan. Let's see what awaits us down in the crypts.
Jakarn? That name sounds familiar. Was he? I think he was in one of the original storylines in this game. I'll have to check that out. I thought he was somebody we had to recruit for a heist type
I can't
mission.
pinpoint the exact location of Quentin's medallion. He could be anywhere in here.
I'll scout ahead. Maybe someone should watch the door in case anyone follows us.
I'll keep watch. Be careful.
Aw, I knew you cared.
Quentin is our priority, but keep your eyes open. Who knows what the Ascendant Order left lying about?
He had some gold on, but he's going fishing later. Can't feel bad for murdering him, and he's probably just wanting to go fishing for the day. And seasoning for my steak I'm gonna have later. Oh, dude. She can hold her own in a fight. Ascendant Proclamation. Feel free to pause it and read it. I'll probably read it when I do the editing.
Ascendant Order propaganda. Don't be taken in. They are not as benevolent as they want you to think. No sign of Quentin yet, though. We should keep going.
Okay, let's keep going. Prisoner Manifest. Again, feel free to pause and read it. It talks about the targets that we're looking for.
The Ascendant Order has the captains of our missing ships. But where are the Alliance leaders? First things first, clear the path to the South Crypts, please. We must rescue the captains and hope that Quentin is with them.
With our luck, when it comes to this game, he's probably already dead. The guy that we're looking for. Just saying. The Blackwood chapter, that was a bloodbath. We lost a lot of people.
Thank the Divines are all right. But where are the delegates?
Apologies, my lady. We lost our
I was
charges.
wrong. He's alive.
Zaji,
Never
he's
mind.
not all right.
Not to spoil the reunion, but
Captains
we're
are
about
alive.
to get company.
Jakan, free the captains. Friend, keep the Ascendant Order at bay. Buy us some time.
Okay. Go deep. Personal guys, this is my job. A couple other guys coming here. They better take some help. I gotta eat something too. I health bar, my stand bar, my magic bar, mana bar are all low.
Stupid thing won't. Wait, got it.
Collect Valencia and get the captains to safety, Jakarn. We'll find Quentin.
The Knights took Quentin away not long ago. I think they're questioning him now.
Then we must
Okay.
hurry. Come, my friend.
Okay, sorry for the weird cut. I did eat some food, so my bars are full. I also took a XP scroll just for funsies. Ooh, what's in this box? Lockpick, lame. No good treasure, bastards. Have you guys seen Guild General Quentin by chance? Boom. So what kind of loot this guy has? Gold. Lame. Actually, I wouldn't mind a new bow. My bow isn't bad, but kind of need one that does more damage. Here's some
Down
weapons.
there. It's Quentin. Let's listen and try to figure out what's going on.
We
A
listen
new
here.
age of peace is upon us. An age of free peoples, standing together, not kneeling to distant thrones.
This is not your war, General. What say you?
The war took.
Go figure, he's a bad guy.
I am with you. How can I help?
You can die. So we're coming to kill you, you traitor son of a bitch.
Each delegate carries a medallion like this one, Magus. It serves as both an invitation and a key.
Keep it. We may need your access later. Right now, I want you to kill the meddling investigator nipping at our heels.
Lady Arabelle? But she's...
No longer working alone. She's found some capable help. Deal with them.
Yes, you found me, a
I
badass.
guess you've made your choice.
Lady Arabelle, it'd be my honor to put a arrow in Quentin's face. Just saying. Give me the word. My bow is yours. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, I think so. Right around this bend, we should see him. There he is.
Here is your chance, Quentin. Stop these fools and strike a blow for the people.
I'm sorry, Lady Arabelle, but I have made
Shock bow? His shock powers, dude?
For the Ascendant Order!
What kind of messed up
Can't
shit is
allow the
that?
General to stop us.
Yeah, I'm on. Take that, dude.
I'm sorry it came to that, but well thought, my friend. Let's speak outside.
It was my honor, man, to put that arrow in his face. Okay, make sure I didn't miss any loot down here. Okay, where's she taking me? Okay, just up here. I thought she went like an opposite direction this door is. be over here somewhere. Sorry, Lady Arabelle. Sorry.
I didn't expect Guild General Quentin to turn on us, and I certainly didn't desire his death. It seems sympathy for the Ascendant Order is more widespread than I knew. We must be cautious, particularly with whom we choose to trust going forward.
I think some of the others may turn on us as well.
Do I expect it? No. But that doesn't mean we should let our guard down. This venture wasn't a complete failure, though. We rescued the captains of our missing ships. We need to find out what happened at sea and what befell the Alliance leaders.
I don't think Jakarn is gonna betray us or Valencia, but you never know, I guess.
To Mandrake Manor, my home in Gonfalon Bay. I'll mark it on your map. Jakarn, Valencia, and I have been using my townhouse as a base of operations. I'm confident that it is as safe from the Ascended Order as any other location we might choose.
Well, why is it called Mandrake Manor? Why is that an important question?
Oh, the name comes from a book I'm rather fond of. I bought the manor to serve as my home in retirement, and I keep a few mementos of my career there. Meet me there, my dear, and we'll see what our rescued captains have to say about all this.
Okay, I'll meet you at Gonfalon Bay. Yeah, my guy asked some weird questions like, why does it matter if we're using a manor as like base of operations, basically? It's like, whatevs. Man, full. That's alright. Okay, I will move on to Mandrake Manor. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, sorry for the weird cut. I made it to the manor. I also did some inventory cleanup real quick since I was full, so
there you are.
Good there.
Go inside and talk to Captain Colleen. Find out what happened at sea. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
Sure. Have a total stranger talk to your captains. Okay, first let's talk to the optional ones. Talk to the optional ones in order.
Thank you for my rescue. I do not think the Ascendant
Nice
Order
armor, dude.
had any more use for me. Once they realized I could not tell them what became of Prince Ernskar, they dragged me back to the cell.
Do you remember what happened out at sea?
I remember it like the ripples in my favorite pond. A storm blew up without warning. My ship was driven onto the rocks near Aminos and broke apart. All were cast into the sea. When we reached shore, those rogue knights grabbed us.
So what happened to Prince Ernskar?
I did not see what became of him. He might have been trapped in the part of the ship that was swept away. Or maybe the currents carried him to a different part of the shore. Or he might have drowned. I know that many of my crew did.
Very sad, very sad. Okay. Sorry to hear that, dude.
Must Zaji tell this sad story again? The last Zaji saw of Queen Irene, she was struggling to launch a damaged skiff. Then Zaji was swept away in the storm. Zaji was entrusted with getting her safely to High Isle, but he lost her and Koska.
Don't worry, Zaji. It's not your fault. Can you tell me what happened out at sea?
Zaji must admit he was sleeping in his cabin when the storm hit. He woke up when cold water climbed into bed with him. The next thing Zaji knows, he is being fished out of the sea by strange knights. I'm saved, Zaji thinks. Then they tied me up.
So you were fished out of the water by Ascendant Order?
The annoying knights, yes. Zaji heard the commander talking. The Lord, they called him. He was angry the Alliance leaders did not wash ashore with Zaji. Zaji did not see the Lord's face, but he spoke like a Breton noble. Zaji could hear it.
So what about the Queen?
Zaji lost Queen Irene, and First Mate Casca too. The wind and the waves must have carried them somewhere else. The Lord and the Magus, the Order's leaders, they swore to comb every beach until they found her. And the others too, Zaji supposes.
Okay. Yeah, he literally told me once and I had to ask him again. That's how dunce my character is.
I honestly didn't think we'd ever leave that cell alive. I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend. We all do. And I owe Dock Master of Gonfalon Bay payment of a different kind. I visit High Isle often, and I considered Arnold a friend. Bah.
Can you tell me what happened out at sea and how you wound up in the crypts?
An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore. Dock Master Arnold showed up, and I thought we were saved. But the mage, a Brent noble by his voice, paid him to walk away and leave.
Back up. What happened before you washed ashore?
We were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course, crashed upon some rocks. I lost sight of High King Emmerich, but somehow made it to shore.
Do you know where the High King Emmerich and the other leaders are now?
I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the royals when I waded ashore, and I was the last one from my ship to make it to the beach. The tide turned as I swam in, and no one was washed up after me. I'm afraid you won't find the High King at the shallows.
Pretty sure they're still alive. There's got to be a reason they kidnapped, I'm pretty sure they kidnapped the royals. I can't take this. Can. Nice. Okay, well. Talk to Lady Arabelle. Okay, let's go see if she collected her thoughts.
Over here, dear. We have much to do. I adore this view. Isn't the Colossus a wondrous sight? Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. Somehow the Ascendant Order learned not only about our secret peace talks, but that the Alliance leaders were going to attend.
Well, at least they don't have High King Emmerich, Queen Arwen, and Prince Ernskar yet. How do we know that?
And neither do we. We're not even sure they're still alive, but we must hope. Your help has been invaluable thus far, my dear, and you've earned every piece of gold in this pouch. We'll find the Alliance leaders and unmask the Order. We have to.
Ooh, 336 gold and Quentin's cleaver. Yo. She looted that off him? I was looking for that. Greedy bastard.
Just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon Bay, I was supposed to keep the Alliance leaders safe. I failed in that, but at least they aren't in the Ascendant Order's hands. Not yet, anyway. What did Captain Colleen and the others have to say, dear?
The captain believes the Order's leaders are Breton nobles and the delegates didn't wash ashore.
Breton nobles? Yes. We heard that as well when the Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking in the crypts. That's something to go on. And if the Alliance leaders didn't end up in the shallows, we'll need to look elsewhere. What else, dear?
Captain Colleen saw the Dockmaster accept gold from the Magus when they captured her. She sounds familiar.
Well, that's
too.
a lead we can investigate. I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnaud about that and a great many other things. I detest being lied to, and he did it with such conviction. You're still on retainer, dear. Would you care to join me?
Sure. I have nothing better to do. I'll help you interrogate the Dockmaster, Arnold.
The Dockmaster's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jacan and I will meet you there. First Quentin, now this. I hardly know who to trust. Times like these, I take a moment to contemplate the Colossus in the harbor. It helps clear my thoughts.
Well, you can trust me, and I hope I can trust you. Before you go, tell me about the Colossus in the harbor.
That's one of the wonders of the archipelago, dear. The locals are very proud of their statue. Even a few of them know the real story behind who it represents. I like it as well. One of the reasons I bought the manor. Such a spectacular view.
Who does it represent?
The Colossus of Gonfalon Bay is Baron Admiral Bendu Olo, though most on the mainland would know him as the Colovian King of Anvil. He formed the All Flags Navy around 2260 in the First Era to gain vengeance against the Slode for the Thracian Plague.
The All Flags Navy?
The largest allied naval force in Tamrielic history. Ships from every nation and province participated, and many of the vessels were built right here on High Isle. The fleet launched from here and rained destruction upon Thras for their treachery.
And what does this have to do with finding the missing Alliance leaders?
Nothing, my dear, but you asked. Lord Bakara selected High Isle for the peace talks because of that history, though. The All-Flags Navy recalls a time when disparate people united in common cause. He hopes to inspire the delegates to do the same.
Sorry, I'm a dumb shit. Didn't mean to ask you those questions. Goodbye. Okay, go to Doc Masters Arnold's house. Well, we will do that next time. I think this is a good place to end the episode. So I just want to thank you for tuning in this one. If you like what you saw and want more, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like. Leave any comments below. They help more than you know. Helps me grow as a content creator. And till the next episode of Elder Scrolls Online, be good people. See ya.